we're looking for hatches for the roof and seeing if there's any
It'd be too heavy.
any substitute, but yeah, these are same price, but way too heavy. So we're looking for some shower bases, seeing if these are a good fit for the caravan. We're not too sure.
I was hoping there'd be some plastic bases here at that generic hardware store. But they're all polymarble, too heavy, and they're the wrong size. I was hoping we'd find one because it'd be a lot cheaper alternative, because caravan stuff for some reason is like 3 or 4 times the price of just normal house stuff, even though it's smaller and crappier. But anyway,
Worth a
didn't
try.
work out, so let's carry on moving out there and get started on some reno stuff.
All good?
Yeah, so we had a bit of a windy storm while we were away, and we didn't know if the caravan would be lying on its side when we got here, but it's not, thankfully. But some of this junk we've ripped out has spread itself around. It was nicely stacked against the fence. Well, I say nicely, but it was leaning against the fence. But it hasn't gone too far, presumably. Can't see much anywhere else. So one way we've decided to get rid of a lot of the green waste and bits of the caravan is just burning it, I guess. So Fee's got that going, and that's going to do the job nicely.
Today seems it's a great, calm, windless day. Good to get rid of this stuff. Very hot. Hopefully it'll die down quickly though. Then we can start burning off some of this stuff too.
So our rubbish pile is pretty much vanished, which is great. Of course, we didn't burn the plastic. We've stripped all the plastic off the timber, and Fee is over there at the moment, just wetting the fire down around where it's still burning, just to keep everything safe. There's a little bit still burning just here, but we'll let that burn right down, and then wet the area. Job done.
So we thought it'd be good if we could show you what the plan would be like inside the van now that it's all empty. We're planning to keep the skylight above the bed. We thought we'd put the bed... Whoa! Well, that wasn't very clever, was it? Got to do something about that.
What was that noise?
The van tipped while I was in the back of it.
Oh, that's not ideal.
No.
But that's why I bought this, actually. So we've got an axle stand under here, which is supporting the weight of the front, but I want to put that axle stand under the back to support the weight at the back so it doesn't tip up.
That would be
but
very
I've got
good.
a jockey wheel that actually is going to go on the front, a new jockey wheel. So
yay.
that will mean I can release the axle stand, put it at the back.
Great.
So I'm going to do that now.
All right.
Right. I think the gas bottle is still full of gas, if you have a look down here. So that's a bonus, we're going to get some free gas. So I've got these brackets on here which I want to take off. I want to pretty much clean up the whole drawbar. So this is where the gas bottle was sitting. I'm going to cut all that off because we're going to put new ones on, like for a double gas bottle. And really I want to get it back to sort of just a clean drawbar, because I want to take all the paint and rust off and give it a new coat of paint. Maybe won't do all of that today, but definitely where I'm going to put the jockey wheel, I want to paint underneath it, so where the metal is against the metal, it's not going to be rusting in between. And to do that, I've got to get these brackets off, and of course I don't have an Allen key, so I'm hoping with the right fitting in this impact driver, it's going to have enough torque.
Good job.
Poor impact driver. Cops are thrashing.
So we're thinking of repurposing the old fridge freezer purely because the ones online are hideously expensive. They're like over $1,000 just for the ones that are made specifically for caravans. So if this can work, that would be saving big bucks. I've plugged it in. Now I think all I have to do is turn this to electric. We'll push it in. Off. Ah. Electric. There you go. Can't hear anything. Is it supposed to be making a noise? So I've had it on for a little bit. Let's see if it's dead quiet. It's really cool. But it's cold. So that's a good sign. Just need to see if it actually keeps it cold and freezes things. That'll be awesome. It's quite a cute little fridge, really. So 70s.
We've got this like reinforcing bar under the drawbar, which is going to make placement of the jockey wheel a little awkward because it's kind of in the way where the bolt's got to go. So I'm hoping I can sit the jockey wheel here and have enough room to wind it without it hitting this. So anyway, I'm just working that out now.
This is another thing I'd like to tackle. See if I can get this clump of grass out of our pipes. It sure is thick. I'm hoping it'll be easy to get out though. So I've cleaned it all out. Much better, but we need to replace that. So we'll do that next time we're in town.
So I've got the area all cleaned up, pretty much ready for the jockey wheel to go on. I've ground the paint and the rust off this area here where the jockey wheel's going. I'm going to do the whole thing, but for now I just want to do enough to get the jockey wheel on, and then I can take that support out and put it around the back and carry on with that. Okay, painting's all done, nice and dry. It's a really good coat, so hopefully the zinc in that keeps that steel nice and protected. So the next thing is we're going to attach this wheel here. Okay, that's all bolted on. Let's see if it works. We can jack it up and finally get rid of my axle stand out from underneath, which will make getting the caravan on and off the car a lot easier. Finally. Right, that's job number 73 of about 5,000 to go, but that's good. I'm glad we've got that done. Well, we're running out of daylight, so we're going to call that a day. Thanks for joining us this time around, and hopefully we'll be back soon with a bit more caravan progress. See ya.
Everything's out, so we can go home knowing that we've done the right thing. So good to burn all that off.